Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. Come on in. We're looking at August. So, what is happening in the world for Scorpio in August? General energies. We're checking in on your relationships, what your heart needs, and most importantly, guidance on how to best navigate those situations for your highest good, dear Scorpio. All right. So, let's see what is happening for my Scorpio friends. We have connection. So, in general energies, this about people, this it feels like it's going to be about people this month, so making connections this month. And it also feels like making connections between situations or things that you have been confused about. Is like making, like connecting, it's about connecting the dots, but also a lot about people making connections. So that's going to be fun. Let's see what is coming in relationships. These are your checking in on what's going on in your closest personal relationships. You'll know which ones we're talking about. You're part of this reading, my beautiful Scorpio. All right, so for Scorpio relationships in August, we have, ooh, is this what I think it is? Yes, it is trust. Coming out of your shell, trusting the people around you. I love trusting the beauty. Trusting the beauty that is coming. If you've been through the goo, because this is a cocoon, and inside that chrysalis or cocoon, literally the caterpillar turns into goo, and then forms into a butterfly and emerges. And they have to fight their way out of that cocoon. And if you help them, you can't help them, because if you help them, then their wings don't properly develop. They have to struggle. They have to push out of that cocoon, not cocoon, out of the chrysalis to blossom into the beautiful butterfly. So it's a big deal this month in relationships, trust. So a lot of metaphors happening in that scenario I was just talking about. We'll clarify in a minute. Let's get to your heart, though. What does Scorpio's heart need this month? Beautiful, beautiful water sign of Scorpio. What does their heart need, please, Spirit? It'll come. Perfect card is coming for Scorpio. Nope. We'll just hang out. Scorpio. No. Oh, I can't have three. Oh, it's this one. It's this one. All right, Scorpio, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So this is your heart checking in, saying, hey, you can find joy. Your heart needs joy. Your heart needs you to find joy no matter what is going on around you. Close your eyes and know that you deserve it as well. So this is that's kind of a big deal. It's not kind of a big deal. It is a big deal, Scorpio. You are worthy. So let's get to your guidance. And then, of course, we will clarify with the tarot. So for our Scorpios, first guidance card is, ooh, well, that might sting. Oh, Scorpio, it says, face the music. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, so yeah, this is just being responsible. This is now, you're a Scorpio. You are deep. You are the deepest sign. You have layers, like Shrek's. Like, no, is it Shrek? Is it Shrek that says it? Layers. So facing the music means coming to terms. Spirit reminding you to come to terms with your part in all these circumstances that you are working on. Okay, your personal responsibility. In relationships with your heart, you can choose joy. You have to feel that you're worthy. You can choose joy. You have to trust your relationships, those closest personal relationships, even if you've been through the fire, even if you've been turned into goo, or the relationship has been turned into goo, and it's a hard struggle to make it beautiful again. That is you facing the music. What part did you play in that? As well as, remember, we have the general energies of connections, facing the music. Yeah, it just stings. I think that just stings for me. So we're going to clarify, but hang in there, my beautiful Scorpios. So back to general energies. Remember, connections, making connections. And I think, remember, I said before, you're making connections with people, of course, but it's also about connecting those dots, which ties into that face the music card and everything in the middle. So connecting dots is another part of that first general energy card. Man, those do not want to shuffle. The energy just got sticky. So hang in there. All right. Now we got it. All right, so for Scorpio, remember, connections. What else is coming in general energies? Tell me more about that. High Priestess. That is feminine manifesting energy, as well as it's the psychic card. So you are making connections. You might be connecting with spirit, loved ones. You might be making connections that you have psychic ability, because the psychic card, the High Priestess, she is manifesting, but she is also, trust your discernment, trust those psychic flashes. If you hear something, clairaudience, trust it. Some of you might be getting it for the first time or acknowledging it for the first time. It's acknowledging that inner knowing. So I love connecting the dots here and making connections between people, but also between situations and what your part played in that. Trusting your discernment most of all. There is a bit of worry. Then I'm not gonna make it small. That Nine of Swords is a lot of worry. That is Nine of Swords energy of overthinking, playing negative scenarios in your head, stinking thinking. It is also sleepless nights, but it is making, I'm going to have to say it as blunt as I am in person. It's a card of making shit up. Because it's that card, Nine of Swords, is all those worries and anxiety and intrusive thoughts, but they're not based in reality. Okay? They're not based in reality. So that is just a heads up. You need to pay attention to that. Face the music. Don't sabotage. Face the music is don't sabotage what's trying to come in for you, connect with you, people, places, or things. Don't sabotage it with this overthinking, this trauma thinking, or this Nine of Swords energy, okay? That is what that has to say. We also have the Hierophant. So wisdom, your internal wisdom is really coming to light here. Yeah, and part of that overthinking is because wisdom is trying to, that lesson. Oh, this one's gonna sting. I'm so sorry, Scorpio, ahead of time. Whew. This reading feels like it's gonna sting because it's kind of a. So yeah, the wisdom is trying to come through. You're gaining wisdom, but it's at odds with that overthinking, that trauma, that replaying situations over and over and over and over and over in your head and losing sleep about it. So there's an at odds energy there, but I think it changes. It does change and shift because it is a 5. So it does change or shift. Yeah. And then you get some get-togethers. This will lighten things up. So the Hierophant can also be, for some of you, it can be the marriage card. So some of you may be attending a wedding. Some of you may get married, remarried, renew vows. But it feels, it's heavily on the wisdom trying to overcome this overthinking. And then we have the Three of Cups. So also in August, get together have the wisdom to get together and lighten up and have fun with some friends or family. Three of Cups is a small gathering, get together, joy. It's needed. It's needed and necessary. You need other people. Okay, my beautiful Scorpios. I feel like I want to take another card there. Yeah, 7 of Torches or 7 of Wands. So this is you utilizing your experiences to defend your position. Okay, you can defend your position without being defensive. You can stand in your strength without lashing out. You can be who you are without having to prove it to everybody around you. Okay, it's a very Zen card, 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands. As far as the way I read it, it's about balance. It's like, I have the experience, I know what I know. I don't need to prove it to you or fight per se, although you will defend yourself if you need to, and that's okay. I love that. So now to that, remember the relationship card where we have trust. So you might be rebuilding trust with connection. You might, you might be rebuilding trust with a connection, even though it is challenging. So let's see what else is going on there. Yeah, there's the sun, babe. All right, Scorpio, that is healing and renewal from the sun. Healing, renewal, prosperity, growth, warmth, joy. So if you trust these connections, if you can learn to trust and let go, then healing and renewal comes in a big way. And I do love that that is depicted by the griffin, you know, half eagle, half lion. The griffin is a mythological creature. So that is just believing in magic. You know, believing in magic again, my beautiful Scorpios, magic can happen. And then we have the Eight of Swords right across from the Nine of Swords. So there's your stuck in your head again. This is stuck in your head. Okay. But you're only stuck in your head because you think you are. Okay, you can utilize any one of those swords to cut those bindings and set yourself free. Usually the image has bindings on the hands and a blindfold. So you can cut your arms free, take the blindfold off, and set yourself free. It is just a metaphor for getting unstuck in your mind. So you're only stuck in your mind if you think you are. You're only worried because you think you are. Okay, because these are not based in reality. So because with this trust and healing and renewal, don't get in your head about it. Don't sabotage. It feels like don't sabotage it is what that feels like. And then we got the Nine of Torches or Nine of Wands. So there is some weariness there. You're tired of being stuck in your head. You're tired of the worry. So if you're tired of it, let go. Let it go and just take one more step. You know, that's what the Nine of Wands says is, you know, yeah, we know you're tired. It's the Wounded Warrior card. But you can just take the next step and the next step. Don't think of the next 50. Just the next step, okay? Because you are exhausted by, you know, the thoughts that are you are allowing in your mind. Because again, face the music. We're gonna take personal responsibility in a big way this month, my beautiful Scorpios. I'm probably gonna lose subscribers over this reading. I don't know. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So that is like in a relationship or connection, like you're just slow forward movement, tender, careful, cautious forward movement in the practical, in the 3D, in this life. So feeling exhausted, but you're being stuck in your mind. But just take the next step. Don't have to do the next 50 steps. Just ease into it and just keep yourself grounded. And I love the Knight of Pentacles for this energy because it's the middle ground. It's not Knight of Wands, it's all hot and bothered and passionate. It's not the Knight of Swords, which is all you know, fast moving talk and thinking. It is slow and steady and just practical. Okay, so I like that. That'll work for you, my beautiful Scorpios. Now we're gonna get back to your heart. Remember, your heart needs, I need you to allow joy. Okay? Allow joy. Tell yourself you can create joy. And you can, regardless of what's going on, regardless of your circumstances, you can allow joy. It's coming in right there. You have connections and you have get together. You have get together and have fun card, you know, with your people. It'll refill your emotional cup. So that's what your heart is really trying to get across to you. So what else? Yes. Your heart wants you to make that move towards wish fulfillment. Keep the hope alive. Nine of Cups. Keep the hope alive. 9 is moving forward energy. It is evolving. Things are progressing, and that's what your heart wants you to do. Is keep making moves to keep the hope alive and move towards your wish fulfillment. Okay. Yeah, and that is the Emperor. Your heart is like, boss up, babe. Boss up. Emperor knows what they want. Knows what he wants and he goes after it. Is an action card. It's fire. So it is also a 4, so that is stability. So your heart is saying, look, you know, you need to know what you want. You need to make that goal, and then moving towards your wish fulfillment is really tied to this. But the Emperor is I'm doing this. Okay, it's not just the wish. It's not just potential. It is the do it. So make that move that you want to for your wish fulfillment. Okay. Yeah, your heart wants joy again. It wants to feel whole and complete and be surrounded by all its favorite people and be connected. That really feels that you're feeling. I feel like some of my Scorpios are feeling lonely. You're just feeling lonely, but it's some self-isolation has happened for some of you as well. So your heart is saying, your heart needs you to create that joy again with your community, whatever small group of people that is, okay? but you have to trust it, and that is the Page of Cups. So your heart's saying, make the move, that new emotional beginning. You have to make the move. The Emperor is the fire energy, and the Page of Cups is the softer emotional energy of just making that move. A new beginning, a new start with this connection we're talking about. Or that's what it feels like. Okay, now to your guidance. Remember, we had that face the music card. Beautiful Scorpio, facing the music. I know, face the music. Face your part in this. Your responsibility in all of the circumstances in your life. I know that particular face the music card. That one is it always reads as kind of a spanking, but it's a spanking we need sometimes, like, oh, I am responsible for my own life. Damn it. So, the Spirit also says 3 of Pentacles. I love that. Discover the talents of the people around you that want to help you. You have to let people help you. And then 3 is like team, 3 of Pentacles is teamwork. So allow the people around you to help you move forward in whatever it is you're working on, okay? But it is about also utilizing, you have to honor and utilize your team, the people, you have to utilize and honor their talents, their strengths, not their weaknesses, because I can't help you move forward well. I can't do it well if you ask me to do something that I'm not good at, like Excel spreadsheets or something stupid. If I'm one of your teammates, don't ask me to do that. I mean, I'll get by. I will give my best for you, but it's not going to be top work because that's not one of my talents. I have many other talents I'm happy to use. So that's what Spirit is bringing that up for, is utilize and honor. You have to discover them, discover the talents of the people around you that want to help you, and utilize them for your forward move, for your win. People want to help you. Teamwork. It's a teamwork card, a collaboration card. So get after that. And also Page of Swords. That is communication, or this is a new start or a new communication. Like you might have to write a letter, write a text, write a journal. This is an action card as well. A new beginning, a fresh perspective. You might have to learn something new so that you can move forward at this time, okay? And then we get the Strength card. So you got to balance, babe. Balance, balance, balance. The Strength card is usually depicted by a young woman putting their hand in a lion's mouth, and that is just an image of balancing out your wild side, the side that wants to, lash out. That is trust. So melding those two images together into this image, the Strength card, because she does look a little bit like a little bit lioness. It is bringing things into balance. It is tempering that wild side. Doesn't mean you're less strong. It's actually, you retain all the strength of that wild side. You just have it in reserve. It's there under the surface, ready to power up at any given time. But it's the wisdom to know that to respond versus just react and pop off. Okay, there's a lot of wisdom in that. So I love that for you. And then we have the Ace. There it is, Ace of Pentacles. A practical new beginning, a new start, a new project, something tangible in connections. So you're like reevaluating. It feels like you're really reevaluating how you connect with people and things, connecting dots, remember, in such circumstances. But it's like, take that new beginning, a brand new start, draw a line and start over, or start again, or start anew in a practical way. And the Ace of Pentacles, aces are loaded with all of the energy required for the whole journey, but they are only potential unless they're in the this position, which is guidance. And so that is Spirit's way of saying, yeah, do that thing, do the new start, a new practical beginning somewhere in home, health, or wealth. And part of that would be, if we're talking relationships, a new beginning, a renewed beginning, or a new beginning. And what your heart needs is a new beginning, new happiness, new joy. You need to let the joy in. Okay, so let's get to your final word from Spirit. Nope, I don't like to look. I like to pick them out with my intuition. So for Spirit's final word to you, my beautiful Scorpios, it is the Page of Swords. Again, second Page of Swords. All right, second Page of Swords. So write that memoir, write that letter, journal, text. It's a fresh new beginning, restart. As well, to take action and do that thing. communicate, learn. It's also a learning card. Learn more things, learn how to change your thinking. You know, we have a lot of mental cards here, so learn how to power up your thinking or elevate your thinking, your self-talk, so that what is in here, what comes out here is more in line with what you want instead of just popping off again. So yeah. Oof. All right. Hopefully Scorpio forgives me, because this was kind of a spanky one. So I do appreciate you, though. I thank you so much for being here. Remember to like, subscribe, share, comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, I look forward to seeing you in future videos.